Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, little Adeline. Happy birthday to you. Happy 8th birthday. I love you. And I got you a card. It's sun's going down so early now. I heard you went to Six Flags today and that you're doing really good in school. And that's so fantastic. I put another video earlier today, and it's on. I've got it on the phone, but I've also got it on YouTube, and I'll probably just put this video on the non-public part of YouTube, and then I'll also save it. But I got you a card too, and I just wanted to read that to you. It's right here. Let's see if we can see it. I hope, well, let's see what the front of it says. Daughter, my birthday wish for you. I hope that every candle brings a new wish. I hope the smile that lights your face stays there the whole year. I hope everything you're dreaming about will come true for you. I hope you know how much I love you and how proud I am of you. I hope this birthday is everything you've dreamed it will be, and that the coming year will bring you even more grace and beauty. Happy birthday with so much love. Happy 8th birthday, you amazing little girl. We are all so proud of you and love you. Be caring and kind, but always be you. Follow your heart's compass. I love you, Papa. And that needs probably a little, the heart. So it's like the possession of the heart's compass. So I need a little apostrophe S there, don't we? I love you, Adeline. And I don't know what the future holds, but I think that all of this is just has to be part of God's plan, and that you are on a great adventure, and that you will be you. You follow that compass in your heart, like this card says, and like many people have said who are wise and who've lived through life and know about the spiritual and the greater purpose or sense of being that we get to experience as conscious beings. I believe that there's a God, and I believe in Jesus and Jesus's teachings. And but there's also a lot of room for you to decide how you want to worship God, or how you want to be thankful for this opportunity to experience life. You can think about these things and determine what it all means for you. I do know that human beings are all different, but also extremely similar. And so there's many things that all make us closer to God, I believe, and keeping your body healthy and doing good things for other people, being you, acknowledging something greater than ourselves, being a part of nature, getting into nature, and practicing mindfulness, knowing that you're here and now, and it's you are you, here and now, and you have every right to be you. And there's lots of other aspects of life and those things, but I think there's some good ones, and not just coming from me, but learning. So what we teach ourselves and what we have other people teach us is crucial to the human development. And so if something's happening to you and it doesn't feel right, Now, that doesn't mean in the sense of like if you're, oh, I don't know. Sometimes you're going to have teachers and stuff that are just some that you get along with and some that you don't. That doesn't mean that just because there's somebody that you just don't get along with well doesn't mean that they're not trying to teach you something good. That's not what I mean. But what I mean is that if something, if it feels like somebody or something is trying to take something away from you or manipulate you towards some goal that only seems, it might not even be visible to you, but it's their goal, or their interest only. It's okay to have shared goals, and that's just part of being life is people have goals. But if it's not feeling right to you, then you reset that situation. Reset your compass. Um, Evaluate the situations and those sorts of things, but just know that you are the captain of your ship, so to speak, and and that you don't have to feel as though you can't be, I guess, I don't know what the best word is, but sort of above the situation if it gets in that way. And if you can start developing that in that sense of who you are at the age you are now, that doesn't mean you don't have to have fun as a child. That's one of the greatest times in life because your imagination's so big and you're learning everything. But it's also not too early to start deciding who you are and what you want to be and where you're going to go. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's been so many stories of so many great people who really started making their ideas for life and their goals for life very young. So nobody should take that away from you. You're not too young for those kinds of things, for thinking about the future and what you want to be and whatnot. And and you can do all of that and still be young and still have a great life, and it won't take anything away from in fact, it'll probably does make it all better because it's good to have goals. We feel good when we do. I don't know. I'm rambling, but happy birthday. And I hope you had a wonderful time at Six Flags. I miss you, but more importantly, I'm so happy that you're growing up being a healthy, happy, beautiful, intelligent, amazing little person. And I think that someday, and hopefully not in too distant future, we'll be back together again. But also someday, I really hope that if nothing else, I hope your mama will or does tell you, but that you will appreciate that we were able to spend so much time together while you were very young. And it wasn't just spent because there wasn't an important reason for it. We really did a lot. We had a lot of fun, but we worked very hard when I say worked hard, I mean in the way that a papa and a little daughter should. Meaning we did so many positive and wonderful things, going out and playing and reading and doing music and all of these wonderful things. And I just hope that you'll know that as much as I would kind of look at a situation and think it would have been wonderful if your mama had all of that time with you, she had a lot of time. Your mama was with us all the time too, but I don't know. I just know that you'll grow up and you'll understand that you were loved and by me, and that it was yeah, it was the right thing, and that we just can't. When you have children, you'll know that giving your children all the wonderful nutrition and the basic needs of life, which is a lot of love and care and reading and those kinds of things, are so important. And it was just your journey, and we don't necessarily pick our life's paths and just the way that somebody says that's the way it's supposed to go. It goes a certain way, and we have to, and if in any of those circumstances, whether maybe some children are out there someplace where there's a war, or whether they're in a real rich home, or whether they're just in average American life, or maybe something tragic happens to one of their mamas or their papa. But in the end of the day, there's love and kindness and caring and the basic things that humans have to do for one another, and we have to do them at different stages in life. And it just maybe and sometimes things happen a certain way for the better. As long as we're doing that for one another, then humans are giving to one another what they need, and the love and the care and the connection that a little one needs when they're very young, in the first 3 years or so, it's very, very important. And you and I and your mama and your brother and your sister were together very closely during that period of time. So we loved you. We loved you so much. And I love you so much. And I've been through a bit of a tough spell with the way everything has gone, and I don't mean that as any kind of. I just want you to know that, so that you know that all people are human, including your papa and your mama, and we're all human. And if you can look at your mama or your papa and learn something from their situation, not just from what they teach you, but just by observing them and saying, I know that person really loved me and cared for me, and they want the best for me, and maybe that will help you understand other people that might come into your life later as you get bigger and older and become an adult and those kinds of things. Maybe it will inform you as to sort of what shapes life, and that all human beings are all got all different levels of we're complex. Human beings are complex, and the more we can be kind and caring to one another, the better it is, and the less agitated we make one another, and the more we respect one another. And I'm as guilty as anybody for not always taking somebody else's best interest at heart, and that's, we all have that flaw. I mean, we all will live with looking back and saying, gosh, I wish I could have just done something a little different or better there, you know, or with that person. But that's being human. And admitting that is very important so that we can try to grow and try, because we need to, you know, we can have that self-talk with ourselves. And then we can also have that talk with other people and encourage them. It can hurt people a lot when they feel like they've failed, or when they feel like they failed somebody else. And it can make it very hard for them to get back up on their feet and get going. And we need everybody pulling everybody along, just like a good team, you know. And that's where the word kindness comes from. It comes from kinship, family. We're brothers and sisters, and we're mamas and papas, and we're sons and daughters, you know. But anyway, it's a 16-minute video. And I almost feel like re-recording it, but there must be something in it. There must be something in this video that I wanted to say, and I love you and happy birthday.